What? It's just tennis.
Boys, the Gex Trilogy is out today.
What?
And we're paid to say that.
Wow, even better.
Limited Run Games is working with us to promote the Gex Trilogy.
Is there a cap to how many times I can say that? Like, are they just going to keep paying every time we say that Gex comes out today?
That's how it works.
In perpetuity.
Yeah.
At least today.
Okay.
I'm gonna milk that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna milk that as much as I can.
Yeah, we're gonna like just splice that in like anytime there's like dead air. Like,
pop it up. I'm just gonna pop it up. Yeah.
It's gonna be green screen. Eric shows up and stares at the camera, just says Gex.
Yeah.
And then Gex enter the gecko.
I'll put like confetti and stuff.
And Gex 3 deep cover gecko.
And Gextras.
And
Tail tunes.
And options.
You get a full blown lineup of all Gex songs you could possibly dream of.
How much would that Gex boombox cost?
You can't afford it.
Okay. If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yeah. You don't know the price.
It's like
it is pretty.
It's like, what is like a Rolls Royce? Isn't that what they say? If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Like that kind of
thing. You're not built for this.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you guys know the classic Gex 3 song, "Totally Scrooged," right?
It's in my brain somewhere, but if I hear it, I might remember it.
Yeah. Ready? There it goes. Wild.
Yeah,
okay.
That rings a bell. That brings you back.
Yeah. The Gextras.
Oh.
A trip through. I don't even have to do all this. There's absolutely there's no contract saying like you have to do this.
Sure, we could. We can do whatever we want though.
I'm just dicking around right now.
It's fun. Look at that. Like look, the little Gex watching the Gex streaming service. He moves his head.
Yeah.
He even goes down when you're going down.
Does he? He does.
No, ready?
He does. Yeah.
It's like, hey Gex, do you want to play your game?
Like, yup.
Hey, Gex, do you not want to play your game?
It's a big no. It's a big no.
Yeah.
Hey Gex, do you want to start with Gex 3 just to be confusing?
I haven't played any of the 3D ones quite yet. I mean, I played Gex 2 for a second of footage.
Right.
But Gex 3, I have never even... I know nothing about Gex 3.
Yeah, I think I've dicked around with the original, and that is about it.
I couldn't have told you.
When did that happen?
I had an emulator on my computer at my parents'
wild
house.
Night one night.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna dick around with Gex 1. Yeah.
The summer of 17, I just got crazy one night. I just lost it.
From what I played at Gex 1, it's not a bad 2D platformer. Just a basic, old school 2D platformer.
Sure.
As long as you don't drink the water at Jerry Garcia's house.
Do not.
Don't do that. I think that might have been a quote from Gex Enter the Gecko.
Eric.
Well, let's give this a try.
Yeah.
Sam, do you want to be the first one to try Gex Trilogy?
Sure.
Even though I tried it a week ago?
I'll break the ice, yeah.
All right,
you tried
there we
it
go.
at 1802 military time?
Whoa.
Yo.
Whoa.
What?
Yo, look at this. Look at this.
This is the company splash screen.
Yo.
The game has yet to start.
Yo, okay. Oh, dynamics? Yeah.
Eric, when was this emulator night?
I have no idea. It was a
Give me
while
something.
ago.
Give me something to go off
Probably legitimately was in like 2015, 2016, something like that.
What time of the day was it?
Late. I'm sure it was late. Like,
what was the vibe like?
Immaculate. The vibes were immaculate.
Was it just you?
Yeah.
Anything else you played that night, or just a bunch of Gex?
I mean, knowing me, probably either Fallout New Vegas
Rez.
or Call of Duty.
Rez.
That's Rez. Main villain of the Gex franchise.
Uh-oh.
The trilogy, even?
He put a robot fly in Gex's house. Gex ate it, and now he's going into the media dimension.
Is that like the time I tap danced at Jerry Springer's house?
Actually, it's always been at Jerry Garcia's house. It's always at Jerry Garcia's house.
Oh. You should go out more.
Yeah.
Meet more people.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it's just as valuable to have like a small, close group of friends as it is a large, dynamic group of friends. Like
Jerry Garcia
and Gex, like they're bros. Like,
yeah,
but I refuse to drink the tap water at his house.
Yeah.
For a good reason too.
Yeah, pretty sure Gex was his best man. Pretty sure. If you look up the photos, you'll see it.
I'll have to do some research tonight.
There's multiple.
I'll have to do some research tonight.
Well, yeah,
photos.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the best man. Like, they're not going to be in just one picture. Like, honestly, they're probably in most of them. Is Jerry Garcia even married?
I know. Dominic is working on a best man speech right now, and he's been dreading it.
Well, I mean, you can look up the video of Gex giving the speech.
He can
just plagiarize
it word for word.
He can work off of it a little better.
Doesn't even change Jerry Garcia. It's like,
Remember that time we went to Jerry Garcia's house and drank the tap water? Never again.
Bad
I
times.
love that in a speech for Jerry Garcia, he is still saying that time that he went to Jerry Garcia's house.
Remember that time that
It was
I
an
went
important
to Jerry
time.
Garcia's house? Jerry Garcia.
It was an important time in his life.
So Sam, the big thing you want to do here to complete the level is you want to find the remote control.
Got it.
So
I'll be
it's
on the
not
lookout.
necessarily a beeline to the end. You kind of want to explore
Bit of
a
a
little
hunt.
bit.
Bit of a hunter.
Yo, you're just gekking all over those walls.
Look at him go. Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Gex has
Spring boots.
Gex can destroy things beneath him.
Yeah.
Multi-talented.
That's right. Gex can collect golden trinkets.
That's right.
That's right. Gex is not immortal. Don't hit those spikes.
That's right.
This is your first time playing any Gex-related media, right?
That's correct.
Oh, that's
And
sad.
it shows.
Is it?
Although he
Is it sad?
is currently on pace for the speedrun world record of the
That's true.
Gex
Yeah,
Trilogy.
we are playing this early, so there is a chance that this is the world record run for Gex Trilogy.
You're watching the fastest playthrough yet.
Yeah, if you beat this one and then beat the next one and then beat the next one, all today, I
Well-
think we will have an early world record for this.
Let's.
But based on our NDA, I don't think we can say that anywhere publicly yet.
That we have the world record for this.
Yeah, we can't go on like the world record speedrun websites and
I
say
can't.
like, "Oh, I was the one to beat the Gex Trilogy early," and everybody's.
What if
gonna
we
be
like prove that? What if we hold up like a newspaper to the camera today? What if we got like a newspaper from today? Put up
Well,
the
to be
camera.
fair, we could just. It could be June 16th when Gex
Oh.
Trilogy launches, and we could just hold up one from May 13th when we're recording this.
But we'll like. Oh, that was sweet. We'll get like the mayor to like sign it or something.
The mayor takes an oath and is saying it is
I
May.
do declare it is May 13th.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, the mayor of Toledo is actually Foghorn Leghorn. This is
He's
a
right.
wild election.
Yeah, we've had a couple of wild political events recently. Just
There's a new-
recently.
There's a new pope.
There is. It's not one of us either.
Yep, Toledo elections are getting crazy.
None of us are pope.
None of us made the cut to be pope. Sorry,
Not
guys.
quite.
I'm just kind of we were talking.
We
like,
tried and
what-
tried
what
and
the-
tried.
Yeah, Sam actually finished the closest. He was third place in the pope votes.
Yeah. I did good in the prelims.
The Pope polls. I think.
Poples.
The poples.
The poples.
I'm just kind of wondering what the whole like what the process is to pick a pope. Do you apply,
No,
Yeah, they do
it's
on
like
the LinkedIn.
the Cardinals.
or is it like some golden ticket Charlie and the Chocolate Factory bullshit? You know,
Much closer, actually. to that,
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm the Pope. I'm the Pope.
Yeah, I love the concept of the Pope being chosen at complete random
By Willy Wonka, yeah.
by Willy Wonka specifically.
There's got to be a
man
minimum
is older
age,
than
much
time.
like the president, right? There's never been a
Yeah.
24-year-old Pope.
And
What if there
there
was?
Likely never will be.
I feel like if there was a 24-year-old Pope, we'd
Tell
have
time, bitch.
like the Vatican would be
time.
cool as
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, there'd be like e-cigarettes everywhere.
Yeah, Galaxy Gas,
Be like a bar somewhere.
a hookah lounge around every corner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like a sports betting area
and
somewhere.
a Miller Lite for
Barstool
everybody.
Sports presents Vatican City. Another little known fact about Gex. This was one of the big inspirations for Spider-Man when Stan Lee played this game as a child.
Big inspiration.
When did Spider-Man get created? Like the 60s?
Oh, God.
Probably, yeah.
Bless. We're going backwards.
Eric, I'm so disappointed in you. We just
way?
started talking about this brand new pope, and you're gonna commit a sin like that and lie?
He's not going to like that. He's not going to like that, new pope.
You're gonna make him angry.
Yep.
You're gonna make the pope angry.
He
Do we
just
not
got
like him
elected.
when he's angry?
He just
Which was
got
actually the
elected.
inspiration for Stanley in the Hulk.
Yeah. Stanley's inspiration list is really long.
And
Like,
very religious.
very long, very
Gex.
religious.
Pope.
Gex and the Pope. I guess the list isn't
Tell
that
time.
long. Now that we're saying it out loud,
It sounded longer when we
Everything
thought
else-
about it.
It sounded longer during the 20-hour
head,
research phase.
In my
yeah.
head, it sounded a lot longer.
I think you already got the remote, didn't you?
Did he?
What was that thing on the pedestal that looked like a remote that you
I have.
picked up?
I don't know. I'll try.
I might have been.
I'll fucking check.
I think. All right, then exit the fucking level.
I'll
see
check.
What, see what happens.
Look at him
Eric, are you certain
he
you saw a
moves.
remote?
I saw something that looks very much like a remote on a pedestal, and then he
thought
walked
I got
into
something.
it, and it disappeared.
Well, what's your opinion of what a remote is? You can also. There's also. There's
Five
also
minutes before you
a
jump scare.
rewind feature.
How do I do that?
I think the triggers.
Yo,
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, we'll edit that part out in post.
Yeah, cut that.
Editor's note.
Hey, cut that.
There wasn't
kinda
a lot of
schmoozed,
great
though.
walkthroughs online, considering where the location of the remotes are. So thankfully, with the release of Gex Trilogy, I think things are gonna be looking up for the Gex walkthrough community.
Thank God.
It doesn't exist.
We're so back
There's barely any Gex walkthroughs online.
for now.
Yeah, that's going to change very shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
Yeah, we are
Oh,
currently
no.
creating the walkthrough.
Eric, do you think
Oh.
you could ever do you think you could create a video game walkthrough? I don't know the first step with that. I feel like I'd be missing stuff constantly.
You definitely gotta know what you're doing. That's for sure. You
Who-
gotta know
Who
the
am
game.
I to
Yeah.
say for certain? Oh yeah, that's
Skirt.
everything you need in this area.
Skirt.
Move
Skirt.
on. I don't know.
You gotta really know. You gotta really check all your corners.
I feel like I might be able to for a couple games.
Like,
I know Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, you've gotta have that
very
one pretty
well.
much
I got that one pretty
locked down.
Even like on my casual playthroughs,
I tried to
do
jump
like
off
once
it.
a year or so. I'm pretty
5 Nights at Freddy's. Ah!
when I'm leaving. Areas, like, I might not have gotten all of the bottle caps or something in an area, but like that's about it.
well then the Gex 1 might be a good palette cleanser for you because there's only 1 to 2 remotes per level.
1 to 2?
Yeah, not a ton
One
like the
or
bottle
two.
caps. In Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, but that's just the currency. So like once you get a certain amount, you're like basically fine for the game.
What would you say? Gex 1 versus Fallout New Vegas. Pros and cons.
Well,
A pro
so
for Gex
pro for-
1 is that we're
the
getting
tail.
paid to do this right now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and Fallout New Vegas actually cost
That's
me
up
money
there.
more than once because I
You
had
bought it more than once.
I had the PS3 version back in the day.
You bought it
and
more
then
than once.
And then I bought the Honest Hearts DLC, and something weird happened. Every time I tried playing it, it would just delete my save file. I don't know.
I mean, those games are a little glitchy.
Yeah.
I was gonna blame you, Eric, at first, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that's right.
So then I got a Fallout Collector's Edition when Fallout 4 was coming out that had all of the games, but only for PC, so I technically bought Fallout New Vegas a second time. And that one came with all the DLC and no issues with my save file. Also, the PC version does not crash nearly as frequently.
So, Eric, life is good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The game's old enough
what
that
I'm getting from this is life is good now.
and the game's old enough that
Oh,
even
freaking sweet.
the game's old enough too that even on my laptop, which is also pretty old, it runs like butter. It is so smooth.
Why are you down here?
Well, this Gex Trilogy is running pretty good though too.
Yeah, yeah. It's running
He
pretty
kind of
smooth.
got some. He
Yeah,
kind of got some.
that's another
I
tip for
have
Gex.
no.
That's
I have
that's
no.
another point. Another point.
I have
for
no
Gex.
basis for how it should be running.
Another point for Gex.
It runs.
It is
runs
probably
well.
running better than it did on the PS1. I'm gonna
He's
say
pretty-
probably.
He's pretty smooth. He's pretty smooth with it.
Yeah, he's nice with it. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him
Oh,
go.
until you jump with the TV that flies and then you die.
Rewind.
Watch out, Freddy.
Yeah, editor's note: add in like a Chica jump scare noise every time.
Eric, I just added a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare to the video I was editing on Sam's computer.
Did you really?
Yeah, so we don't want to make this a trend.
Okay. Well, I was unaware. Editor's note: disregard
I
Eric's
can't even
editor's
see
note.
Editor's
Okay.
note, you can put it in.
Yeah, get that Jason Voorhees. Oh, he's gonna blow up.
Please blow up.
Yo.
Good.
So that's how you defeat
Good.
Jason from Friday the 13th.
Yep. It's the one way to do it.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
can-
like a
you
lot
can,
of
like-
creatures that are so unkillable. I feel like there's a couple of things that just haven't been tried.
What do you mean haven't been tried?
those skulls. I know from
Nuke 'em?
the demo thing. You can
I
like
can't
you can
do
hit
that.
you can hit those skulls in the air and it creates a
Oh.
projectile.
Yeah, you can tail time the
Oh,
fuck out of those
God.
things.
We're so back.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Anyway, yeah, so
That was
like
cool.
a fucking like Jason Voorhees or something, just fucking bomb him. Just
Yeah.
fucking
What's he gonna
make
do
him
about that
fucking
shit?
explode.
Can geckos drown? Aren't they kind of amphibious?
I feel
Kind
like
of.
anything can drown. Technically, if a fish
Uh-oh.
dies, is that considered death by drowning?
Well, I mean, if it,
Dies in the water.
I mean, not necessarily.
There's
'cause,
other
like,
ways to die.
Like you can get stabbed underwater, and your cause of death is not drowning.
Yeah. You just happen to die in the water.
However, if you get stabbed in the water,
Can a fish hold their breath?
can a fish even think about holding its breath? I don't even think a fish thinks.
There's the remote.
But it's like, if you get stabbed underwater, and, you know, like, you're stabbed, so, like, you can't really, like, go as fast as you want to. So it's just like, if you weren't stabbed, you could
go as
definitely,
fast as you want to.
would definitely not be drowning. But just the fact that you're stabbed, if you could get above water, you could probably get saved. But since you're stabbed, you're probably not going to move as fast.
Okay, so I'm
you might
underwater.
drown.
I'm underwater and I got stabbed at the scenario here.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
scenario.
And you
By a fish.
a fish stabbed
yeah,
me.
fish stabbed
stabs
you.
you.
It was the motive was robbery. In case you're curious, it's unrelated to your cause of death, but that was the motive.
Is it ocean or like lake or like river, water or like a pool?
Pool.
You are
So a fish in a pool stabbed me.
Yeah.
fishing a
And
swimming
I'm
pool.
drowning now because I can't swim up to the
It
surface of
can
the pool.
happen.
And in case you're curious, it was a kiddie pool.
So that counts as I guess it counts as a drown. Yeah, if you can't give up to the surface now, I drowned
Yeah.
because I got stabbed, but I died because I drowned. The stab didn't kill me. The drowning did. Is that the question? Did I ace the test?
I mean, I don't know. It seems like you're trying to create the scenario in a
Seems
way.
you're trying
that
to avoid the true problem
I don't
here.
know. What do you
It's
want me
that
to
the
answer?
fish has a knife.
What do you want me to answer here? What's the problem?
How did the fish get the knife?
That's never been the problem till now. I'm just asking the questions. How did it get there?
Well, now it's about, can a gecko drown?
Uh,
I think Gex
Under
is
those
drowning here because that is not necessarily water that he's falling into. That
Oh, it
is
could be like-
acid goo.
Yeah, like
Oh.
zombie water.
Zombie
or
goo?
something.
Zombie water, yeah. Zombie water is much different from regular water.
yeah, we drink
Yeah.
different water than them.
Hey, any scientists in the comments section?
Yeah,
Wait. Do zombies need to drink?
blood maybe.
No, that's more of a vampire thing. I think zombies are just kind of on
Busted.
autopilot, aren't
Busted.
Yeah, but they need to eat brains. And like, do they even
Do
need
they
to
need
eat
to?
brains to survive?
I think it's just like a one. I don't know if they need to.
Yeah, so they don't need anything
I think
because
it's just
they're
like,
undead.
whoa, what the hell? I think it's just like a
they're- I
want.
think, like, at least in the Romero zombie verse, it's not that they necessarily need to eat people, like to
Oh.
sustain themselves or whatever. It's more just a case of they're running entirely on instinct, and one of the most basic human instincts is to eat. So that's just what they do.
Give them a freaking,
Cliff Bar.
yeah, eat a Snickers.
Yeah, you
Not
might like
when
it.
you're hungry.
Who
Picture
eats a
princess.
Snickers when they're feeling cranky like that?
Yeah,
when they're
seriously,
hungry and-
like a Snickers bar is good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not tiding me over.
Eat
by
a
any
free,
means.
eat something. Eat just actual food.
That doesn't
man.
change my hunger level. If I'm hungry and eat a
Yeah.
Snickers, I'm still hungry.
Yeah, if I'm hungry and all I have is a Snickers bar, I'm like nothing's changed.
That's not like my meal now.
No, yeah, candy. I mean, like we did that whole like, you know, the candy tier list thing, and like
I felt like shit, but I was still hungry.
yeah, I
Yeah.
felt like ass, but it's just like I still ordered like dinner after that because it's just like
I don't know about that.
yeah, like candy does not really like. I mean, it kind of fills you up, but not really. in
Yeah,
the
it can't
same
be
way.
like your dinner.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I had a couple Snickers for dinner tonight.
I'm like I need actual
No, I'm good.
nutrients.
Yeah, I need like
something.
a
leg-
cheeseburger.
Ooh,
Eric, I feel like you and this fucking lizard
Dodged it.
here have a lot in common, actually.
I don't know about a lot in common.
I mean,
Little
to be fair,
references. He
we
likes his
do-
references.
We do both like to go into graveyards and smack things with our tail. Like that's something we have in common.
okay, name one other thing.
References,
yeah,
pop culture references. He loves that stuff.
He's never been to Jerry Garcia's house once.
That's true. I have never been to Jerry Garcia's house.
And if you did you drink the tap water?
Probably.
I know not
Probably would
to
have. He
now.
probably would have. He probably would have drank the tap water.
Yeah, if it weren't for Gex's advice, I probably would have drinking the tap water.
Gex's advice.
Yeah, I don't. I want.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
want
whoa.
most of Gex's little quips to not be framed as jokes. I want them to be framed as genuine life advice.
Yeah. Why'd that one die?
Let me see. I'll look up some Gex quotes here. You tell me. What.
Oh, that's criminal.
You got sniped.
That's criminal.
Note to self: don't step on any brown mushy rocks.
because it's probably poop.
And that's rough because Gex is barefoot.
Oh yeah.
Double rough, double ouch, yeah.
Note to self: wear shoes.
And you don't want yet. This is just a fucking grocery list. He says, will Cheech and / or Chong report to the front desk?
What
Oh,
front
he
desk?
just wants to meet them. That's all that is. Those pterodactyls have a really good sense of aim.
That's what we say about pterodactyls a lot. Not this guy again.
Yeah, take that, you pterodactyl zombie
Oh,
thing. It's probably something else. There's probably an actual word for whatever the hell that
Pterodactyl
thing is.
zombie thing? It's probably not that, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not the lore
Oh,
accurate.
this is not one of you again. Not pterodactyl zombie.
That's a gargoyle.
Oh yeah, see, I
Right.
knew there was a word for it. Makes a lot of sense.
Eric is calling him pterodactyl zombie.
That's close enough. That's the scientific term.
Oh, okay.
The slang, the modern slang is
Yeah.
gargoyle. The lingo is garg.
Garg.
That's what young Pope
Yeah,
calls him. That's what we call him in the young
what all
Pope
the
world.
kids call them these days, just gargs.
Yeah, that's what the young pope says. The
Yeah.
24-year-old pope
the
is just like,
24-year-old
we
kid is
gotta.
Gargs.
yeah, dude. Like,
And then all the gargoyles are like, whoa.
he walks out.
Jesus.
He walks out into his driveway, sees his car is covered.
Can he
in,
say
covered in
that?
dirt. He's like, "Damn gargs!" It's like, whoa, yikes!
If you're gonna say it, say goyle. Call us
Yeah.
goyles.
You're not gonna say the whole
We
thing.
prefer
We prefer
goyles.
goyle.
That's
Hey,
like,
man,
what accent is that? Like if you're saying girl, you say goyle.
Goyle. I don't know, like Elmer
New
Fudd.
York.
The Elmer Fudd accent.
Yoik.
There we
It's
go.
like a New York accent.
Kinda.
Goyle.
Kinda.
It sounds
my
like
God.
it sounds like if New York was in like the deep South 300 years ago. That's kind of the dialect
What a
I'm getting
shot,
from
man.
that.
This is worse than New Yorker being in the deep south 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
That's a Gex 3 quote right there.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it took them a while to come up with that one. There's a
Somebody
lot
on the dinner
of
bell.
lore.
That was when they were
implications.
running out of steam. They were just like, F- I don't know how many more celebrity houses we can go to.
It's like, shit, we're out of celebrity houses. What do you mean we're out of celebrity houses?
Oh,
Yo, that looks like fancy remote.
big phone, big remote. Yep.
Got the garg.
Yep. Garg down.
Garg down.
So the
Still
garg
a
down.
lot.
Garg down,
go.
garg down. Whatever. Rez, who's manipulating this dimension to f with our friend Gex here,
I don't want to risk that.
probably freaking out, saying garg down, garg down.
Garg down, garg down.
Yeah, Rez was that big old 3D alien at the beginning. He
Oh,
wants
right, the
to he
villain.
wants to harvest Gex.
For his organs?
How do you get in
No,
there?
I don't even know if that's the right term to use.
Yo,
It's
another
more so
remote!
I see it.
He wants Gex to be the fucking mascot for his TV network.
Oh.
Oh, is it GTV?
Yeah.
Hesitated for a second.
It's like, well, that's kind of on Rez for basing an entire streaming platform on a gecko, and he did not have
Without
a
getting
gecko.
clearance, yeah, without getting clearance on him, yeah.
Well, the streaming platform
No.
of this trilogy on the menu
Wait.
is G+, which I assume is like D+,
Where the hell?
like Disney+. Plus.
Or like D batteries.
Oh, for interpretation?
Yeah. Eric, you are the
Yeah.
king of just I'm on a roll, man, and then you just bring up batteries and I'm
My
I'm
goal,
out.
my goal
He does it
is
a
You're
lot.
the king of bringing up batteries during the worst times.
my
No.
goal is and always is to think laterally in a way that nobody else is or would.
Or should.
Somebody should
Or
make that their
should.
yearbook quote. Eric Turney, my goal is to think laterally in a way that nobody else would.
Oh.
Eric Turney.
Oh.
Damn. Even the rewind
That's the
feature
thing.
wants you dead.
You know, even though this is like, you know, like it's a 90s platformer. It has some
Yeah,
funk to
it
it.
has its quirks, has some classic game jank,
But,
but that's
Sam, when I
having a good
played it
time.
2 weeks ago, I thought it was a fine game.
I'm having a good time.
Not bad.
I'm having a good time. I didn't get paid to say that.
nope, just got paid to say you're playing it.
Yep.
Yeah. So does that make us sellouts? Sure.
Sure.
A little bit, yeah.
Sure, whatever.
I'm not saying you need to play it. I'm just
But if you want to play it, they have a collector's edition out right now. It might actually not be available anymore. Who knows?
Get it. Get it, though.
get
It comes
if
with an
you can.
inflatable Gex doll.
Saw that one, yeah. I saw that one.
That's kind of tight.
I saw that one.
Oh, I just got the pun.
Which one?
What pun?
It's an inflatable Gex doll.
Oh, is that what they're going for, you think?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Eric's still stuck on it, but...
What rhymes with Gex, Eric?
Ah.
Yeah, that's right.
Checks.
Yeah,
Chex
Chex mix. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, now it's all
I
coming
think
together.
World remote. I think you're
Use
getting through
that
the cemetery, guys. This is making me think
I'm
of
trying
like
to get there,
ghost
dude.
ghost hunting shows, and just remembering that I always think those shows are gonna be like really cool or like really funny.
Oh, you
like,
got
dumb.
auto scrolled.
That's
They're
tough.
Never that. They're never interesting.
No, they're all kind of the same to me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much, but like they all kind of have the same vibe for me.
Never interesting. You think they're gonna make a big discovery? They never do.
Let's get back to the mystery van.
He is.
Shaggy, hear that?
He's been
that,
saying
Shaggy?
that a lot.
I missed
He's
that.
been saying that on the world map pretty much every single time.
I missed the Shaggy. Oh, there's run. Left bumper.
Made it to the first boss. Just discovered the run
It's
button.
left bumper. I would never have guessed.
Let's get back to the mystery van.
That's probably the 17th time I've heard that today.
Let's get back to the mystery van.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rewind.
Oh, you want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get back to the mystery van.
Yeah.
There it is.
One
Yeah.
more time, maybe?
Just wanted to confirm it. Yep,
Let's
confirmed.
get back to the mystery van.
He says it after every time.
Mystery van. Let's
Well,
get
I
back
mean,
to it.
do we know it's every time? Because that was just the rewind. That was just this time.
That's true.
Well, we're gonna have to do a little
Let's get
fact
back to
check.
the mystery van.
Maybe it's just this level. Maybe if we go to Toonland.
Very convenient.
No,
The newest
yeah,
is
it's-
new.
Toonland. He'll say something different, like
We'll try Goonland.
hey,
Scoob, let's
hey,
get back to the Toonland
Hey,
van.
hey, Fred, let's get back to the mystery van.
Oh, just different Scooby-Doo characters every time.
Hey, Daphne, let's get back to the mystery van.
All right, let's.
Fine.
Oh, who the hell is that?
That's a fucking Smurf.
Who the hell is that? The Twin Towers?
What?
All right, let him cook.
It was 95 to be fair.
Let him cook.
I gotta see why this was called the Twin Towers.
We all do.
I'm not seeing any towers so far,
Just boxing
the wall.
gloves.
let alone two that are exactly identical.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe that's what it is though. Like you see how it's like green and pink.
Stop. There we go.
Like there's a green tower and a pink tower.
This
See
time you
that
jump on
carrot?
a carrot. I see the carrot. I saw the carrot.
See those clouds?
Yeah. I see the clouds.
You see two towers?
No. That I don't see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see
That
something
I
here
don't
soon.
see. Unless I like predicted the future somehow. What?
Gex predicts the future. Gex randomly
God.
says it just like, note to self, invest in Apple in 2008.
It's like what? This game came out in '95. What?
This is like that time I lost my Netflix password. Your what?
Note to self, Netflix will disable account sharing sometime in the future.
Note to self:
good
invest
picture.
invest in home improvement properties before 2020.
What the hell is this time? What the f?
You think there's gonna be a crypto themed level soon?
Probably.
Likely, yeah, likely.
That's right, yeah. Oh, you can go either way. It's a choose your own adventure. Free world exploration.
You want left or right?
I gotta pee like a mother.
That didn't answer the question.
And you know what? You know what they say. Motherfuckers pee. Oh, you got the remote, so anything's fair game now. You can just do whatever the fuck you want.
Really?
If whatever means get to the end of the level.
Oh.
Well, that's Gex 1. I think
about
we
to
can
say.
move on to old
Yeah.
Gex 2. How was it, Eric?
It was pretty good. Thought a lot about the. Thought about a lot about the.
Second one?
I'll fuck around with Gex 2. Eric can take control of Gex
The
3
third.
if he feels dumb.
Yo.
Yeah. You feeling silly?
I'm feeling pretty deep.
Get
cut.
Gex and his lady human girlfriend.
Yes. Something about that just doesn't feel right. Because like also
Doesn't
like
look right.
also
Something. You
Gex-
don't know
Gex-
what it is, but yeah.
Gex,
put my
Gex
finger on it.
himself looks a little more cartoony than he did in the last two,
He looks a little more cartoony than his girlfriend.
and then
Just a little.
And he's
Just
a
a little.
gecko.
And he's a gecko.
Right?
Am I
Like,
right?
Yeah, it's just like there, like he looks more like 3D whatever. But there he looked more like a 2D cartoon, but it's a 3D person next to him.
Bro, there he freaking is.
Damn.
Dude.
And there I am.
I
Gets a lot
relate
of
to this
Chinese.
A lot of
green
Chinese,
man.
yeah. A lot of Chinese.
The volume isn't
Rez.
high enough.
It's not.
I don't know. I mean, I could just straight up mute it. There it is. Can figure
I'm-
out what's going on.
And I'm really. Is he in prison?
They took him for questioning. Probably based on Rez's disappearance, maybe.
It's like the JFK assassination or something, maybe?
Yeah, you
I think
know.
it's linked to
I
that.
think you murdered this alien terrorist.
And
think you
he's
killed
just
the-
like, why? What's going on? And it's probably because he said some weird shit, like, note to self, don't...
Don't share your Netflix account password with
with
strangers or whatever.
JFK. They're like,
Note to
what
self,
did
never
you
share your
do?
Fortnite
What do
account
you
password.
know?
Note to self: get rid of your railroad stock before the advent of the Ford Motor Company. That was so long ago, even when this came out.
This is like the recession of 2008.
The 2008 recession was the 10-year anniversary of Gex Enter the Gecko.
yeah, people were celebrating too hard.
Makes you think,
causing
yeah.
economic
Buying too
recession.
many houses, yeah. Trying to buy too
They
many
bought
houses.
too many
They
houses.
blow
to
all their
celebrate
money.
the,
They blew all their money on shit.
Yeah, let's buy a house! Like Gex out of the get-go. Just like old times.
fucking man, it's 10 years. It's been 10 full years.
10 full years.
10 full years since that gecko first put on his tuxedo.
Let's get back to what we're doing.
The media dimension. All right, now do a backwards long jump.
That's
That
pretty
was
good.
pretty close.
That's pretty good.
It wasn't terrible.
Wasn't terrible. Collect a bunch of
Carrots.
fucking carrots.
Yo, there's the remote.
To see the world as Keith Richards does.
That's more like it.
Yeah, now we're talking, Gex.
That's more like it.
Now we're
There's
talking.
there's so many things that you learn from Gex.
Yeah.
Who is Keith Richards?
He's seen
And
the
what
world.
can I learn from him?
He's seen the world. That's all I know.
Yo, this time you're getting carrots.
Watch out.
Yo, that
assume-
looks like the freaking the licensed bunny.
The licensed bunny.
Yeah, the one with the driver's license.
Yeah.
He's
I
along
can
the roads.
blindly assume there was a Looney Tunes bit where Bugs Bunny shows his driver's license. I can blindly assume that with confidence.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you guys ever fuck around and get a gecko as a pet?
Would I or have I?
Would you ever fuck around? What if he made funny pop culture references,
That helps a lot. Like a lot for sure.
but they're all prior to 1999?
That hurts. That hurts a little bit. That hurts a little bit. Oh wow.
Oh, he died.
If he does that when he dies, that might be back to positive. Honestly, if he holds a
if
rose
he
when he
pulls
dies,
out a
whatever.
white rose when he dies.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, we'd only ever get to see that once. And
Unless he has a rewind feature in real life.
oh yeah, does the gecko come with rewind feature?
All right, I'm trying to figure out what do I do for this the freaking
You could put automatic on.
Semi-auto, bolt action, pump. It's like, what type of gecko you got?
Extended mag.
I got a bolt action gecko.
With the suppressor on.
Well, you can
Oh
fall through
wow.
the TV.
Okay, no, you're fine.
I can. It's another feature of Gex 2. I don't know if I canceled out of the quote that time, but he didn't say a quote that time.
Would have been a lot cooler if he did.
Damn. That just straight up wasn't cool.
Would have been cooler if you said something there, buddy.
Would've been cooler if you made like a fucking quip about the Cleveland show or something. I don't know.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to
Be
be.
referencing
Yeah,
the
Gex.
brand new Gex Trilogy.
Wow.
Yeah, came up with that on the spot. That was pretty
can tell, I can
freaking
tell.
sweet.
I can tell.
That's pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah. I saw the wheels turning. I heard the wheels turning.
You could see me and Eric were on the same wavelength.
Yeah. It took a second, but
we eventually got there.
yeah, you lined up at the end for it for sure.
As it was going on, Eric's face was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh,
Nice.
now I'm following.
Nice.
What? Oh, he's about to rhyme with Gex Trilogy. You know
Now
what?
collecting
I'm gonna
dynamite?
say it again.
What is happening?
Much like Gex 1. It's not a bad game. I think they added a bunch of stuff to the trilogy that makes it way easier to control.
I said it doesn't feel bad to play, at least the first one. So
Yeah, I think the original didn't really have like analog control. Like you can see, like this one is like moving a lot more like
yeah,
360. Like in the original, it was kind of like you.
More tanky,
Yeah, like I'm
As-
using the D-pad here. Like it would have looked like that.
as was the style at the
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, as was the style at the time.
as is tradition.
Dog shit control. That was the style of the time.
Oh, there's a second
He's
FUD.
back. He's back. Doesn't he?
Emler
Doesn't this
fumbles.
dumb motherfucker know it's tail time? Alright, I already like how this is set up a little better, where like it shows you where the remote is, kind of like a power star in like Mario 64,
Yeah.
Yeah.
compared to Gex 1, where it's like, oh, if you don't know where the fucking remote is, it's
Better
like
find it.
one
Boom.
of 3 red remotes found.
Boom. Oh, you got,
Alright.
oh my god, you did a lot of the carrots.
I got
Jeez.
a ton of
Yeah,
shit, man.
Yeah.
I did good.
Kind of went crazy.
I did damn good. You guys got to try this out. This shit goes hard.
Gex 2 goes hard.
Hi, I'm here for the real world interview.
I've heard
So
that
true.
before.
So true.
MTV's The Real World was a
Aren't we
show.
all, dude? Aren't we all here for that?
Did they ever have a gecko on it?
I
Surely not.
doubt it. So like he would have really
Yeah,
been
I don't get the joke then.
He would have been
No
a
harm
no. He would have been a
before 10 p.m.
trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Yeah, he would have been the first gecko on MTV's Real World.
I think it would be really cool if like there was like a really emotional documentary about the first gecko to ever get on MTV's Real World.
Bunk.
It would be
Everybody thought that he couldn't do it,
Pumpkin.
or that it just wouldn't work. But he,
Pumpkin Man,
he was
oh.
the only one who told himself yes.
It's not about what
When
other
society-
people thought. It was about
When
his own
society-
self-doubt.
Yeah, when
told
society
himself
tells him
yes.
no, he just continued to say yes. I can. It's very inspirational.
I'm imagining like a Gex face.
Frankenstein.
Imagining a Gex face on like a Rosie the Riveter body.
Tell time.
Yes, we can. It's just Gex.
Just a gecko getting on a reality show.
Yes, we can.
It's like that movie. You ever see the movie Turbo about the snail?
yeah, races or whatever.
Yeah, I saw like the first 30 minutes on Netflix.
That.
And the first 30 minutes, he already races.
Oh,
So I don't really give a shit where it goes after that. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
he did it.
yeah, it's done.
I'm like,
I too turn off a movie because it's not what I thought it was.
it was what I thought it was. I was just like, there's an hour left of this. Well, what else could they do? He did it. In my opinion, I feel like Gex 1 is probably a little more like unique, I guess. Like from a
Gex?
gameplay perspective, like just crawling on the walls and shit. But I think I do kind of prefer the 3D setup here
I like that he references more celebrities too in this one,
and their houses.
and their houses, yeah, and their
That's not
dinners
in
and
the
all that,
script.
and their dinners.
And the quality of their tap water.
yeah.
I think if there was any point where they could have put in a FNAF jump scare, it would be here.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Not afraid of no ghosts.
Of course, he's a gecko.
Of course.
Geckos don't really like. I
Just
don't
keep
know.
going
I don't
with
know
this.
if ghosts
Oh.
really exist in gecko culture.
I mean, I feel like they could.
Yo, you got every skull.
Yes.
I mean,
And
what
some
do you
of the
think? Do you
rips-
think cats think ghosts exist? Do you think dogs think ghosts exist?
Do you think ghosts think cats exist?
Do you think geckos think dogs exist?
Do you think the tap water at Jerry Garcia's house is any good?
exists?
I think the whole thing is Jerry Garcia did like a lot
Go
of
this way.
cocaine or something.
So his tap water's not good.
I think his tap water is laced with drugs. I think that's what Gex was implying.
Eric, want to try one?
Yeah, give it a shot.
You haven't played a single minute of Gex
I
yet.
have not. I have
Never.
yet to. I
You
have
haven't
yet to
touched him
Gex
yet.
it up.
You haven't touched him at all.
Outside of that one time in college,
Yeah.
you sat down randomly
that
one
crazy
night.
night you had.
One wild and crazy night.
Whack the
I
5
sat
purple
down.
mushrooms.
I illegally downloaded Gex
And played it for 15
played
minutes.
it for 15 minutes.
You think lizards can like dream?
Do they dream of electric sheep?
Electric?
I don't know.
One. That was one of the
I
purple
didn't,
mushrooms.
I didn't expect that to go that way, so I'm out.
And he just avoided after. He
One
avoided
purple
questions.
mushroom on the level title. Jump on the 5 purple.
I don't know what to do with the
mushrooms.
He
electric sheep
avoided
thing.
questions. So yeah. So anyways,
I don't know what to do with that.
I think a lot of animals can do that kind of funny shit. Think about a cat or a dog. Like you see them like whatever, like running in their sleep and all that stuff.
They do some, yeah, they do some stuff
Yeah.
sometimes.
Now, who knows? We might be thinking like you looking at it, we're like, oh my god, that's so cute. They're dreaming.
Maybe
When in
they're
reality, they could be just straight up having a seizure or something. I
Right,
don't know.
right, like little night spasms or something.
Yeah.
Ah, night spasms. That
Yeah.
brings me back.
Yeah,
That brings me back to when I used to have night spasms.
could have guessed. Could have guessed that's where you're going.
But geckos, can geckos dream? Well, firstly, can Gex dream? Yes.
Yes.
Can geckos dream? Yeah, I feel like they probably can. I feel like how animals operate is always a little bit different from us folk.
Sure.
You know, humans with fingers and shit.
But still kind of similar. We're all just like, living things.
Yeah, I think just like the difference between like, like our brains are definitely quite a bit different from a lot of those animal brains where like they're not really thinking like, one day I want to be a dentist or something.
Yeah.
Like, they're just kind of thinking like I need
But
to
if they knew
eat,
what a
I need
dentist
to-
was,
I need to eat, I need to I need to sleep.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what's on their mind.
sure. But if they knew what a dentist was, maybe they would want to be a dentist. Who knows? How you feeling about the game so far here, brother? You liking the Gex?
I'm fucking with it. This is kind of entertaining. This ain't bad.
A
Kinda.
rave review.
I can see people
I can
ironically
see-
enjoying this. See people being like,
I
"Oh,
can see people ironically enjoying
You
it.
know what, Gex 2? Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's just kind of fun.
What is that?
I don't know. It's not my problem.
And it's not my vibe.
I can kind of enjoy this.
I can kind of enjoy this. I can see why people ironically enjoy it.
I can see why people are
Well, we have 9
talking
lives.
about this thing being kind of funny.
Slip of the tongue.
So we say something about his tongue. Gex, it wasn't that funny. That funny, Gex.
He enjoyed it. Just let him have his moment.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You mean I'm not 99.9% clean?
I don't get that one.
Yeah, some of these quotes, like I'm like, if
don't get all
the
of them.
context is there, sure.
Yeah.
Like if he just got out of like,
yo, it
right
was
at the
behind
start.
me at the beginning.
Right at the start.
Ugh.
if he just like got out of the water or something and said that, maybe I guess I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Or like he ran into hand sanitizer or something. I
And
don't
it
know.
damaged
He picked
him.
up like a, I don't know, he picked up
he
something.
he kicked a fucking can of salt. And then
I mean,
he
I'm not
said,
99.9% clean.
yeah.
Seemed kind of out of place to me as
Yeah,
well.
it's like if he beat the shit out of like this red thing, and he said like 9 out of 10 dentists recommend you to go fuck yourself.
It's tail time.
I would like that, to be fair. That's just kind of a random insult.
You
to
get
throw out.
one. You can say one in this game.
one quip or one time in total. You can say
One
it.
time.
Every Gex game gets one.
They recorded one voice line where he says 9 out of 10 dentists tell you to go fuck yourself, and
Yeah.
they can say it. They can use it one time in the game entirely.
I think it's rated teen.
Does that mean they get a?
Yeah, and like a PG-13 movie, you get one. And it can't be in a sexual connotation. It can be like you say like, "Hey, fuck you."
What
Is a T game same as
did
a
I just
PG-13
do?
movie though? Does a T game also get like is that the same rules?
I think it's both are like 13 plus. So I think yeah.
Aha, there it is.
I feel like it'd be tough to pull off one time though. I feel like for the game you can kind of just keep playing it. You keep getting more in.
Yeah, but it's the same audio file. And like okay,
Right.
so the
Tiki
game
Bros.
the game only includes one audio file with the word fuck in it.
Yeah, but like he's gonna use it more than once, right?
Right, but there's only.
But
the
you
one
could also
file.
rewind a movie constantly and just keep hearing
guess.
keep hearing fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah.
It was used in the movie once, but you're doing shit to make it say it multiple times.
That's true.
So,
That's true, I guess.
yeah, so if Gex is rated teen, then
He can say it.
he could probably say one
What's he wearing?
A Gilligex Island.
It's a pretty
a
sweet
little
outfit.
bucket hat.
It's pretty sweet. I like it. I was curious. I wanted to see it.
He was a sailor, right? That it was.
What do we? The word sailor, yeah.
Yeah, I got into a weird where I got into a weird funk, mind you.
Yeah, PG-13.
Yeah, where I forgot how to pronounce the word sailor.
The people who drive-
Sailor.
Like a sailing solution.
I thought for a
No.
second it's sailor.
That's like failure. That's like a sailor who
But
sucks.
that's not yeah. But that's not that. That's Gex.
Yeah.
He's not a sailor who sucks.
A sailor is a boat driver who failed.
Got him.
Could also be a savior.
Yeah.
It's tail
Kinda.
time.
Kinda.
Way to go, Gilligex.
Oh, you completed the whole island already.
Eric knows the quotes, man.
He's picking them up pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm vibing.
Gex 3, deep cover gecko.
Deep cover gecko.
Makes sense
Master
of
of
that.
disguise, an international lizard of mystery.
Make sense of any of that.
All right, Eric. We finally get to see what the hell is going on in Gex 3.
Give me a
Eidos
cutscene.
Interactive presents what you've all been waiting for.
The third Gex
The
game.
third Gex game.
I've been waiting for this since the first Gex game.
Oh my god,
we would
that
call
was
it
the
Gex
coolest.
3D, but the second one was in 3D. So here we are.
That loading screen was the
Gex
coolest
3
thing of all
deep cover
time.
gecko.
These guys are less cool than Gex.
Crystal Dynamics.
cool.
No,
Now
that's
we're back.
vintage
That's-
Gex.
Yeah,
Now we're
that's
back.
Gex 1 Gex.
Yeah.
That's OG Gex.
We're back.
Yeah, I want to rank all characters on
OG
if they're
actually-
cooler than Gex.
OG
No,
actually stands for
no,
original
no,
Gex.
Not the skeletons. You're getting close, but no.
But Rez hates Gex.
That's why he's
he'd
closer,
He'd be
but
pretty
no.
cool if he didn't hate Gex.
Yeah. He looks cool as a character, but not as cool as Gex. That turtle's not as cool.
Yeah, motherfucker, it ain't turtle time. It's tail time.
Why is it just a real person?
I think she got kidnapped.
Missing.
Jerry Springer!
Something about Jerry Springer.
Yeah. Why'd he go back so far?
I was hoping.
He said Jerry Springer.
I was hoping we'd just get his line again.
Yeah, I went back
What
so
if he
far.
just said Jerry Springer?
Oh, Jerry Springer!
Jumping Jerry Springer.
Maybe he jumped out of his chair.
Can we look up if Jerry Springer's ever jumped on camera?
I'll do some research. I'll do some quick research. I'm not seeing results for Jerry Springer jumping a whole lot.
A lot. So like, he
All
only
right, so
did it for
that's
once?
Gex's
Not a lot.
main flaw. He did lie there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lied in the opening. cutscene of Gex
Actually,
3.
no. That's why Jumpin' Jerry
That's the
Springer.
sweetest thing. That's the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's badass.
That's genuinely the coolest thing I've
I'm
ever
gonna
seen in
get
my
that
life.
tattooed on my ass.
The whole rectangle.
Yeah, the entire thing. Yeah.
That's a big tat. There's a TikTok of a horse named Jerry jumping. Is that close?
I mean, to be fair, Gex said Jumpin' Jerry Springer like this is absurd. Oh my god, how crazy is this that this happened? So he could be saying that because it's like
oh,
it's much like Jerry
would never
Springer
jump.
jumping.
Yeah, he would
I've
Yo,
never seen it.
Yeah,
look
this
at
is so rare.
Look at this fit. Fit goes kind of hard.
Yep.
It's like loosely karate.
I think you got to go up to there and get a mission from your girlfriend or your agent.
Your
I
handler.
don't know. I don't know what her relation to this lizard is.
I don't want to assume.
I don't want to assume anything. I don't want to
Yo, I
assume this
got a
lizard's in a
remote.
relationship.
The pole.
You replaced one of those letters and we got the Pope.
Clueless. That's true.
Pope level.
Pope
Level, go to the Pope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the Pope level.
Yo.
Seems easier.
POV,
than
you're in Chicago now. Don't hit the turtle.
It's not stopping me.
He's kind of like your little assistant.
It is
right?
not stopping you.
And this would be a hostile work environment. I feel.
No, it's not because it's tail time.
Oh, okay.
It's
that's
always
making
tail
sense.
time. So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
you can beat the shit out of your turtle assistant
It is
with
tail
your
time
tail
now,
because
yeah.
it's tail time.
Create 5 ice sculptures, whack the snowboarding elves, or defeat evil Santa.
Awesome
I want to
objectives
see
either
Evil
way.
Santa.
Dude, look at the
I
top
wanna
left.
see
Look at the
evil
top
Santa,
left.
but I
Yo,
really
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
whack
Christmas
I wanna
card.
whack some elves. I'm just
They
being
gotta
real.
make fucking stamps with that on
Yeah,
it.
that was a perfect stamp.
Yeah.
That was a perfect stamp.
We've knocked out the generator, Lord Vader. You may start your landing.
I didn't hear that one.
I
Don't worry,
did
I'll
not-
turn it up again.
Eric, can you rewind that one?
Yeah.
Thanks.
We've knocked out the generator, Lord Vader. You may start your landing.
I still
heard
didn't
something
really
about-
Something
understand that
about-
one.
Something
Yeah.
about the generator, Lord Vader.
I heard, yeah, that's all I heard. You may start your landing. Dude, his fits are crazy. He's kind
Yeah,
of like swagged
remember
out.
how naked he was in the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even have fucking sunglasses on most of the time.
He's kind of like swagged out now.
Freaking crazy that we made it this far. Went from no sunglasses to a full-blown winter attire.
Yeah.
How far we've come, man. This
And we
is
made it all the
nuts.
way to the North Pole. Or actually, yeah, they never specifically mentioned it was the North Pole.
It's just a pole.
Yeah, just the pole.
Yeah, for the Pope. They should move the Vatican City to like the South Pole.
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, they just what? It's like one of those things where you move a house on a giant truck bed or something. They just
Yeah. There's fucking turtles everywhere.
That's Croc, man.
It's Croc.
That's
fucking Croc.
What
Oh,
a
that was
crock.
so good.
Oh, that's just a fucking alligator. That's just a fucking dinosaur. Some shit. I don't know.
Rudolph is a brown-nosed reindeer.
Damn, eat shit.
He
Who the
kisses ass.
Yeah, I don't really know how
Who wrote
much
that?
Rudolph was much of an ass kisser.
Yeah, you just kind of got like, just kind of the man for the part, really.
Yeah, he kind of more so like defied what it took. I don't know. And I feel like it's kind of weird for Gex to be saying that, considering he is the first gecko on the
On
MTV's
Real World MTV, yeah.
Right. Right.
be
He
fair,
definitely kissed some ass to get that position.
There's no evidence that Gex wrote that. I think that was written by Evil Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would imagine it wasn't Gex, honestly.
Evil Santa's been trying to undermine Gex's accomplishments for years.
I would imagine Gex has some respect for Rudolph and what he's done.
We should create a giant Twitter thread about Evil Santa from Gex 3. Just about all the bad shit he's
Yeah.
done.
Exposing evil Santa.
Yeah, we'll make a Google Doc before this video premieres about all the bad shit. I mean, pretty much everybody in the Gex universe, especially that fucking turtle.
With like a
Turtle
2-hour
from Gex 3.
Like a 2-hour documentary on it.
And it's just like, it has like really dramatic fucking like shots.
The evil Santa situation is crazy.
Have you guys seen this? Have you guys heard about this?
Yo, Eric, you did that?
You're gonna do everything in one run.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's gonna kick me out. This is all still just me trying to get back to where that remote was.
It's probably like at the damn start.
Yeah, I think he kind of fucked around a little too much. I have no idea where you
Yeah.
even go.
Yeah,
for
you really
that
like
at this
went through a bunch of
point.
doors and shit. I don't even know where evil Santa starts now. I don't think it was Rez's rink though.
That's Rez's fucking rink, man.
Yeah. Last place on Earth I want to be.
Dumbass alien. What
wouldn't
does he
catch me
want anymore?
dead
It's
here.
just he's just desperate to make Gex his fucking
Yo, I got the
mascot.
bee.
Yeah.
But he's got all these other fucking things here that he
Yeah.
could turn into his mascot. He's got all these little minions that would fucking love to do it.
Yeah, they do a part for sure. They do the job.
Who knows? Maybe like Gex 1, that was the whole thing. Like, oh, we want to turn you into the
Oh,
mascot.
yo, whacking the snow. Okay, so this is how you whack the snowboarding elves.
His new goal now, you think?
Noogle is just, he's pissed. He fucking hates Gex. He's just like, F you, I'm gonna kidnap your fucking girlfriend.
It's all personal now.
Yeah, and then I think the second one, he had to go undercover to, like, figure some shit out. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention that much to those ones.
Right.
I got distracted by Jumpin' Jerry Springer.
That was this one.
Yeah, so all I know is that that girl is missing, so Gex is trying to save her.
Right.
And he's not fucking around, like, at all. Like,
This elf is dodging everything.
Eric, I know you said that ironically, but I don't consider that fucking around. You know? You're
doing some
working
good work.
hard.
Yeah, you're doing some good work. Sounds like a bender. Oh,
Loves his freaking
Well, you know where this one's
benders,
gonna be.
man. All right,
yeah,
come on, come on.
This one's gonna be a freebie.
you can just get this one instead.
After getting most of the ice sculptures and defeating Evil Santa,
Yeah.
I finally completed the objective I set out for.
You beat about 80% of the whole world already. Dude, I love that.
Let's get it on!
That reef room in there is so good.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Damn, that sucks on the counts of one.
All right.
Nice work, Frosty. You're getting warmer.
Not warm enough. When this is over, I say we perform a few experiments with Buddy.
Good technique, but that hat does nothing for me. Now how about you focus that extreme sports tale of yours on getting me out of here?
Dude, Gex is fucking horny.
I was just confused for a second.
is,
First up, she called him Frosty.
Yeah.
Second off, he started talking in a different voice, so I was just confused. I'm like, for a second, I thought this girl was like a
Talking to the turtle?
Yeah, talking to the fucking turtle. Frosty the turtle.
Yeah. Defeat Evil Santa this time.
I think my initial thought was
Again,
she's a double agent, and she was actually talking to fucking Rez.
Oh, imagine.
Oh,
That'd be
yo,
cruel. That'd be
yeah, because
cruel.
Rez is like, all right, what's the one thing Gex wants more than anything? A human woman.
That'll get him.
Companionship, love. He wants to bear children someday. There is in the Gextras. There is footage of a prototype called Gex Junior.
What?
They were working on a Gex Junior,
Baby Gex.
baby Gex, and
Wow.
it never released.
Damn. That'd have been the day.
That'd been the fucking best.
That'd have been the damn day. Everything
All right,
changed.
so next time, don't go in there.
Note to self: don't go in there.
POV, you're at Jerry Garcia's house.
Note to self: don't do that.
Hey. Hey,
It's
don't.
like, Gex, you don't need to be as specific. You can just say, hey, I've had a lot of experiences, and I know what to do and what not to do.
I've learned a lot over my years. I've seen a lot of things, been around a lot of people.
Garcia, Jerry Springer doesn't jump. Cheech and Chong should come to the front. I get it. You don't need to keep repeating them.
Yeah.
Do you see that fucking sign that said Jingle Bell Santa Smells?
What the fuck's that about?
No wonder
know.
he's evil. Everybody's being a dick to
What the
him.
hell's that about?
Rez, you're a fucker.
Yeah. Uncalled for.
Nobody likes you.
How do you know he smells?
Jingle
know?
bells, Batman smells, Robin
Wow.
ate an egg.
I'm pissed.
Yo, is Gex gonna be horny for that woman again?
I hope it's the same cutscene.
Calling him Frosty again.
Oh.
I think
Just
that's
the
it.
once, just the
Eric,
once.
I think I want to take a look at
Wanna
the.
take a gander? You want to do the North Pole, or do you want to try a different level?
I think I kind of just want to see what's going on with the rest of the collection here.
All save progress has been lost.
That's true. You want to
Gex?
see this?
Yo!
Our stick is
Hell yeah.
drifting, but
Hell yes, dude.
Look at
That's
that.
a fucking pose. and
check
a
him
half.
out. Yeah, look at him. Look at all that texture on his tail.
Ooh, baby.
Yo,
little
the
logo
wizard.
action.
Yo,
Japanese logo.
Sure.
Japanese logo.
Box. What is... Well, that's...
That's eating a bug.
Oh, wow.
Because Gex eats bugs.
Oh, he says Bung Bunch right there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yo, and they're
Bug
playing the
muncher.
Twin Towers level.
And then here, another
Damn,
shot
that's
of a bug
gnarly.
munch.
Major attitude.
This fucking guy.
Ready, set, Gex.
Yep.
Again, like, is there room on your ass for another tattoo?
I mean, yeah, I got plenty of ass.
You already have the full loading screen of Gex at the North Pole. This is for the trailer for the reveal of the Gex trilogy.
Oh.
This is for the menu screen
Meta.
that we just saw.
Wow.
Yo, ads.
Check it.
Oh, there he is.
There's Gex Jr.
Oh my god. Was he gonna have his
Is
own...
he what you thought he would look like?
Kinda, yeah.
Again, they were on that Baby Yoda hype train before like it began. Like Gex is really ahead of its time.
Oh shit.
You can say that about literally anything that's like a baby version before.
Rugrats.
Yeah. Damn, they were really on that Baby Yoda hype
Yeah,
train.
did you know there's a baby version of Rugrats all grown up?
That's Frosty.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty frosty.
They should have maintained, since this would have released after Gex 3, they should have called it Frosty Jr., based on his new nickname given by his girlfriend.
Right, yeah. Really stuck with that one cutscene moment.
Yeah.
Really stuck with that. He has so many different animations, though.
I want to know which investor looked at this and said no.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Peg leg polka.
At
I think
Gecko?
this is footage of levels that were exclusive to the 64 version.
Gex 64.
Oh.
Yeah, because like I think everything's based on the PS1 version, which by all extents and purposes, I think the PS1 versions of each game is like the definitive game, but there might have been some exclusive levels in the 64 version.
Only one way to find out. Click it.
They just have, yeah, it's just footage of it.
Damn, there were fish.
Taxi turtle?
Don't mind if I do.
The taxi turtle? He's off.
I thought he was gonna end when the taxi was off screen.
I assumed
Yeah.
that. Titanic tours? That's kind of fucked up, no, Gex?
Yeah, too soon. You may be ahead
Gex,
of your time,
people
but that's
fucking
too
died
soon.
on that thing.
Yeah.
What the
The hell's that about?
What the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck is this level?
That's not funny. Yeah.
That's not funny.
that's
That's not
just-
funny. That's not funny.
That's just messed up. I see why that was left out of the trilogy.
Anyway, yeah, you want to beat the shit out of the guy that canceled Gex Jr.?
Yeah, we need to beat the shit
Yeah,
out of him.
yeah, let's go kick his ass.
Hi, I canceled Gex Jr.